What's up guys, welcome back. It's been about 2 weeks since the last tank update video, so I figured now's a perfect time to update you. Starting with Kenna's tank, it's really blossoming. A lot of vegetation. This one, I'm proud of this because I picked it out. It's a banana plant. These are the roots right here. And it seems like it's adding length every single day. There's a bunch of leaves now. The vine goes all the way up to the water surface, has like a lily pad type thing. She added some chili something or another. They're like little red fish that swim in a little school. So that's cool. She added leaves, like dead leaves, to release tannins, which is apparently good for her system. And then she has back here, her beta's doing good. Very good. He's kind of trained a little bit. He'll come up when he sees us for food. And she has some Corridoras they were just swimming in this corner. I'm not sure where they're at right now, but they're goofy little guys. Add some personality to the tank. Yeah, and then she has this hang on the back filter that has a cup that you can actually grow plants in. And this plant was pretty small, maybe whenever she added it. Now it's starting to hang over. So that's pretty neat. Now we get over to the saltwater system, which we've been having a few issues, not gonna lie. It looks like our phosphate level was at 0. We're having a pretty good algae bloom on the side tanks with diatoms, and then it looks like green hair algae maybe starting to pop up. So we added a few more astrea snails, and you can tell where they're making work of it. And then what else? Yeah, so we added 2 astrea snails, and then we added this guy right here who has been a pleasant surprise. This is a conch. I learned yesterday that it's a male. We had a little Cyano outbreak pretty much from where he is to the Montipora right here, and then this little area was fine, and then we had another patch right here. We've had him in here for maybe 3 or 4 days at this point. Went to sleep, Cyano, looking at it, of course, ugly. Woke up today and the patches are completely, for the most part, they were gone, and it looks like he just, prior to me making this video, it looks like he got the last little patch. So that's really cool to see. Obviously, it's a good first line of defense, but you want to make sure that your water parameters are stable and under control. So, which leads me to my next, I guess you could call it issue, but we added a bubble tip anemone. Who these guys, if I could go back, I maybe would have held off a little bit longer before adding him in here, just to ensure that the tank is stable. But yeah, he's looking better today. Yesterday he was really deflated, and there's a lot, they're very finicky creatures. Yeah, you want to look. He didn't look good yesterday. His mouth was open. He could have just been digesting what we fed earlier. Not too sure, but he looks a lot better today. So next we'll go to the clownfish, which they're doing pretty good. They're little hogs. They got a lot of personality. I enjoy watching them. But yeah, you can see 2 spots, which I thought we were starting to have black ick possibly, but I researched quite a bit, and it looks like they could be stings from either. Oh, it's hard to get on camera right now. On the male's front right dorsal fin, he has a black spot, and then she has a, if I can get her, on her other side, she has a black spot right there. You could kind of see it on the orange in between the white, but yeah, those could be anemone stings, them interacting with the anemone maybe, or it could be from one of the corals we have in the tank. So that would be nice if they would if the anemone would host them, but obviously you can't rush that, so if not, it's okay too. So then we get to the corals. Duncan Donut the Duncan, sorry, is growing heads like crazy, so that's awesome to see. These guys look really cool when they start branching out, and you just have pretty much a little garden of these little heads. So I'm glad he's doing okay. The Blastomusa, if you remember from last time, he had aptasia growing on his skeleton, so I had to treat that. And now he's looking pretty good. He's getting a lot of heads are starting to pop up on him. Also, love to see that. We got our Recordias that have been moving around the tank. Yeah, this one was the original right here, and then after we added it to the tank, the next day it dropped off this little guy. So it's cool to see their skirts up. Loving life. Then we got the green cabbage. A lot of polyp growth on these guys. You can see some of that algae on some of the polyps. So yeah, he's looking good. And then this hammer right here I actually got off Facebook, off of the local Facebook group. It's a green splatter hammer. I would like to add it next to the frog spawn. I have to make sure they'll be okay with each other. But these two heads opened pretty much immediately, and this one's been struggling. So I tried to move it to a lower flow area, and it does look a little better today, so that's good to see. Who else? Yeah, the frog spawn, still looking good, big and fluffy. Yeah, I love this coral right here. Love the flowing movement. So then let's go down here. These were from the worldwide coral sale, if you remember that. This is a green Montipora. I moved it down here. I know they like higher light flow, but it wasn't looking good at the spot I had it last time. So I moved it down here, and it looks like it's starting to get some color back. So that's a nice one. I like it. And then we get down here to the zoanthids, which these are kind of scary. This is a magnifying glass I got for my birthday, but yeah, all of the polyps are closed, and I don't want to mess with them too much, but there's like a brown film on there, and that is a defense mechanism of theirs. So I read that you can use a soft bristle paintbrush and sort of brush that off, but if it stays like this for a few more days, I may do that, but I'd rather just leave it. So there's that, and then we have the acan, who's looking pretty good. There's one of the hermit crabs. Oh, how could I forget this? I added this when I added the cleanup crew. This is a hairy rhodactus mushroom. They had a rock at the fish store that was covered in these. Absolutely covered. And then one of them broke off, so I was able to get it. And it was only $5. And if you could see, it looks like it's about to drop another piece off here before too long. I bet you by tomorrow it'll drop that off. That was similar to what happened with the Recordia mushrooms. So yeah, there you have it, guys. There's a tank update. I'll be sure to I won't wait so long for the next one. Thanks for watching.